If you own a home in Florida, stop scrolling and lock in. This is not a drill. One missed property tax bill can flip your life upside down. Here's how the trap works. You forget to pay property taxes. The county doesn't send a hug. They sell your unpaid bill to an investor for interest. That move is called a tax certificate sale. Translation: a stranger fronts your taxes so they can collect from you. They're not doing charity. They want interest, fees, and control. Now there's a timer over your house. Tick, tick, tick. You get about 2 years to pay it back with interest. If you do nothing, the investor levels up. They file for a tax deed sale. That's the point of no return. Tax deed sale means public auction. Your home goes on a site. Anyone can bid. They don't have to tour it. They don't have to meet you. They click, they bid, they win. Yes, people buy homes at tax auctions sight unseen. Yes, your home can go to someone who has never set foot in Florida. And yes, if it sells, you can lose the house and the equity you built. Years of payments, your upgrades, your appreciation, gone in one afternoon. Let's be clear about the stakes. Miss taxes, get a certificate sold, ignore the clock, and the auction hits. Once the gavel drops, the story gets brutal. You're out a home and out the wealth tied up in that home. It's not just losing a roof, it's losing the bag. I know what you're thinking. This sounds like a boss fight with no tools. But there is a way to flip the script. A real one. Not a myth, not a glitch. Enter the people who live for this exact moment. FL Tax Advocates. They show up when the calendar is red, the bidders are circling, and your stress is at max. They don't waste time. They build a plan. They execute. Here's the headline. FL Tax Advocates can help stop the sale, and homeowner keeps their equity. Say it again so it sticks. Stop the sale, keep the equity. That's the mission. How? They know the process cold. They review your file, your notices, your timelines. They spot errors that matter. They handle the paperwork you don't have time to learn. They press the right buttons with the county. They negotiate when negotiation is possible. They challenge things that should be challenged. They move fast, because auctions move fast. Picture the difference. Without help, a countdown, a listing, a flood of bids, and a door closing behind you. With help, a pause, a plan, and a path to keep what you've built. The auction gets halted or delayed. You breathe, you catch up, or restructure. You protect the equity tied to your name. And that equity is the whole point. It's your money sitting inside your walls. It's years of payments and patience. Do not let a paperwork spiral erase it. Do not let strangers scoop it up because you missed a deadline you didn't even know existed. I've watched people think they'll deal with it later. Later turns into a notice, then a date, then a sale. The system doesn't blink. You cannot procrastinate your way out of this. So here's your wake-up call. If you, your parents, or your uncle in Orlando got a tax sale notice, act now. Pull up your documents, get your parcel number, make the call. FL Tax Advocates is built for this exact emergency. They translate legal chaos into plain steps. They communicate with the county so you don't have to fumble it. They bring real strategies, not vibes. They keep the focus on the outcome that matters, stopping the sale and protecting equity. This is not about gaming the system. It's about not getting steamrolled by it. Property taxes are serious and deadlines are real. If you're in the window, you still have plays. Use them before the auction uses you. Let me put it simple. A tax certificate sale is the warning. A tax deed sale is the cliff. FL Tax Advocates sets up the guardrail before you go over. If your date is coming up, don't wait for next week. Next week is how auctions happen. Call, email, knock, whatever you have to do. Bring them in and let them quarterback the situation. You do not need to be an expert. You need experts in your corner. Remember the line and keep it handy. FL Tax Advocates can help stop the sale and homeowner keeps their equity. That's the difference between losing everything and keeping what's yours. House intact, wealth intact, future intact. Florida homeowners, this is your sign. Get ahead of it. Protect your home, protect your equity, and move like the clock is real, because it is. FL Tax Advocates. Stop the sale. Keep the equity.